Hey Rare Athletes, it's Coach Hud. This video is going to be about our next upcoming cycle, which will be a strength cycle. We started out at the beginning of the year with a hypertrophy cycle that was focused on building muscle, building lean muscle mass. And then we went into a 5-week cycle through the CrossFit Open where we did some testing and had our competition workouts being the open workouts at the end of every week. By the way, congratulations to everybody for a huge amount of PRs I saw on both the squat, bench press, and deadlift. And congratulations to you guys for your performance in the open. Every year we see this. People do things that they never thought that they could do. People got their first chest to bar pull-ups. They got their first bar muscle ups. They did weights that they had never expected that they would have been able to do. And then we also find some things sometimes that humble us a little bit, and we realize, okay, this is what I want to go work on. This is what I need to spend some time developing that skill. So take that as lessons learned. We'll work on these things throughout the year. Use your extra times after class for either some of the things that we have programming or maybe working on your own skill that you need to choose. But this upcoming cycle is an 8-week cycle and it's focused on strength. Now, while the original cycle was a hypertrophy cycle that was focused on creating more muscle and lean muscle mass, that also builds strength. And just like this strength cycle will also have some hypertrophy built into it as well, but the focus will be more on strength. So you're going to see lower number rep schemes, like 4 reps, 5 rep schemes instead of our 6 or higher rep schemes for the most part. And we'll be doing some heavy singles, 1s at 8s, like you saw when we were doing during the open time as we were kind of building to our 1 rep maxes. So that's going to be the focus of this cycle coming up. I've also shifted the workouts over some so that different days are the strength is a focus on different days, so that if you do happen to come every single time on like a Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, you won't necessarily see all the same movements that you saw during the hypertrophy cycle. This first week is going to be a deload week or a pivot week as we move into this new cycle. And so with that, the volume is low this week, and it'll slowly increase each week until we hit about the 5th week or so, and then you'll see another kind of mini deload, and then finishing out for the 6th, 7th, and 8th week. The movements I'll kind of go over here, and we also have some new after class strength and conditioning movements as well. So for the full 8 weeks, the main movements on Mondays will be squats. On Tuesdays will be bench press. Wednesday we will use as our Olympic day, and this time we'll move we'll have the snatch during the regular part of the week. Fridays will be deadlifts, and Saturdays will be press, and our other Olympic movement now will be the clean on Saturdays. So that's going to be the setup for the main strength and Olympic movements throughout the week, and that won't really change over this 8-week cycle. That'll be the same movements each week. What you'll see for the first 4 or 5 weeks is a certain set of after strength conditioning and barbell movements that I'll probably change up as we get into or modify some of them as we get into like the 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th week. But the after strength portions I'll kind of go over for this week. This is the scheme that you'll see is on Mondays. We will have bent over barbell rows in a rep scheme. We will be doing dumbbell curls as myo reps, and we'll do some L-sit practice in there as well. On Tuesdays, we will be doing some tricep kickbacks as myo reps. We'll be doing 2-count pulls, deadlifts as our additional strength piece, and then we'll also be doing sit-ups and GHDs as our midline work. On Wednesdays, we will do a AMRAP of pull-ups And as our bodybuilding piece, we will have hip thrusters. The coaches will be able to go over that. That's also known as glute bridges that we've done in the past. And the midline work will be plank holds. And you can obviously upscale those as weighted plank holds. Friday, we will have a 2-count pole squat as our additional strength piece. 7-minute AMRAP to work on kipping or bar muscle up or muscle up, ring muscle up work. And our bodybuilding piece will be dumbbell bench press at the myo reps. And that's going to be roughly the layout for the after strength conditioning pieces. Saturday will still be, again, the 8 a.m. as I mentioned before, will be the press and the clean. And then any time we have left in the class will be spent on skill work. And then the 9 a.m. will still be a partner WOD. This week being a deload and pivot week for the first week, it will be practice days again for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then a competition workout, a benchmark. One of the ladies will show up for Friday, and then you'll see the rest of the weeks we'll start alternating like we did in the first cycle. So there'll be some competition and mental toughness, everybody's favorite, throughout the week, mixed in with the practice days through weeks 2 through 8. And I think that gives the structure, the rough laydown. If you've got any questions, just drop a comment below here on Facebook or talk to one of the coaches. We'll be more to try to answer all your questions. I'll probably make another video about mid-cycle whenever we switch up the supplementary movements and just talk about the changeover and let people know how we're doing. And I think that's it. So again, you got any questions, just let us know. We're here to help. And this is me wishing you both love, peace, and fitness. We'll see you later, guys.